Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom, and today we are going to go over, kind of dive deep into arguably the most popular Pokemon trading card game set of all time. And I know there can be arguments that are made for Base and Jungle and Fossil and those original WotC sets because those were impossible to find 25 years ago. But we are going to be looking at Hidden Fates, which is definitely the most popular set in the modern era. Some people might want to say Evolutions, but I think Hidden Fates still takes the cake. It's been, in print for only a year and a half or so, and it's pretty much impossible to find everywhere you go. And we are looking at the Elite Trainer box in specific just because that recently went through a reprint. I don't think it's going to get reprinted again with Shining Fates coming out in about a month, and then you have the 25th anniversary set. The fact that Hidden Fates has been out now for about a year and a half, it's falling out of rotation. Like everything is just lining up for Hidden Fates not to go through another cycle, and it seems right now it's just very, very difficult to find. So if you haven't found your copy yet, be patient. Hopefully the big box stores are still getting their shipments in. There should be some opportunity out there to hopefully find some. Otherwise, definitely check with your LGS, talk to your local hobby shop, see if there's a deal that can be worked out for them. I know they can get pretty pricey. In fact, I was looking earlier today just to kind of see what the price market was like for these as far as the sealed market goes, and the cheapest that I could find on eBay and Amazon was $140. And then when I just looked at it like a simple Google search, just looking at different game stores and hobby shops online, it was $130 was the cheapest I could find. However, when we go over contents, when we go over the value of the contents inside, if you break one of these down, how much is it actually worth? We're going to go over some statistics and then see, based off of pull rates, if you can actually pull what this is worth. And then we're going to go ahead and open it and see if we pull what it's worth. So we're talking about the cheapest that you can find it right now in the market is about $130. Hopefully you can find it for cheaper than that, but that's what I found just on a basic search, a simple search earlier today. So we're looking at $130 that we want to replace. When you talk about booster packs in here, with every single special set, special edition Elite Trainer box that comes out, you get 10 booster packs. Okay? Unfortunately for Hidden Fates, these booster packs are expensive. You're looking at about $12 per booster pack. Some websites are a little bit more, some websites are a little bit less. I took the average of what I could find. $12 inside for each booster pack equals $120. So you have $120 just in booster packs. Then you have some ancillary things like the dice and the GX marker and the card separator and the code card. You know, those simple things that we're just going to bulk out and say $2. So you're at $122 in contents right now. When you look at the sleeves that are in here, the ETB sleeves that are for Hidden Fates, the lowest listing on TCG Player is $9. So that brings our grand total to $131. And then finally, you have that really cool looking promo card in here, the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno stained glass promo, which obviously in a PSA 10 sells for a lot more, but we're only going to be looking at the near mint raw copies of it, which is about $24 at its lowest price. So ultimately, you're looking at about $155 of value if you open this up. So you can find it for about $130. The contents inside right now are worth about $155 based off of the market. Now, I know Pokemon cards are a ton of fun to open. Hidden Fates especially is a ton of fun to open. But we have to determine how fun is it to open based on the amount it's going to cost. So obviously everything has a price. How much enjoyment can you get out of it? Can you get $155 worth of enjoyment out of just opening one of these up, assuming you don't get any pulls at all? We're going to go over the data. We're going to go over basically some pull rates, and then we're going to kind of jump into this box and see what we pull. So in order to do the math, I had to find something that I could use that would determine some sort of pull rates when it comes to Elite Trainer boxes or when it comes to Hidden Fates packs in general. And to do this, I went and I looked at a video that had been shot on YouTube already. It's been up for a while over at Darium's Pokemon. Kevin is a great guy. He's super smart, very intelligent, does a great job with his channel. You can go over, check out his channel. But a while ago, he opened up 1,480 Hidden Fates packs, and then he did a financial review of it, an analysis of it, just to kind of determine what he pulled and what it was all worth at the time. So I went back, I counted everything up, I watched his video and just kind of scrutinized over what these pull rates would be based on a sample size of about 1,500 packs. Now, that's a little bit on the low end. Usually you want to have a much bigger sample size, but for the sake of this video, just to kind of keep things simple, I just went off of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how much these cards are worth, and then we're going to look at the pull rates. So if we go to TCG Player and we just keep things simple, we're just going to sort through Hidden Fates Shiny Vault, and we're going to look at the market from high to low. So the highest card in this set is obviously the Charizard GX. This sells for about $500 when it's a near mint raw copy. All of these cards are going to be worth more when they come to PSA 10. Like, that's common sense. However, when you open up a card, when you open up a pack, it is not PSA 10. It is just a near mint raw copy. So we have to go off of near mint raw prices. So Charizard GX is about $500. That one right there obviously is going to cover the cost of your Hidden Fates ETB. It's going to cover the contents of the Hidden Fates ETB. That's the chase card. That's what you want to pull. That would be fantastic. However, after you pass up that Charizard GX, it starts going down significantly. So Umbreon GX is the next highest priced single when it comes to Hidden Fates. That's looking at about $130. So right now it says $123.95. I pulled all these numbers before and just looked at that lowest near mint copy. So there probably is one for about $124 on there, but it's probably lightly played or moderately played or something like that. So Umbreon GX is looking at about $130, and then it goes significantly down. So if you pull these two, you're probably in pretty good shape. Sylveon GX, the lowest near mint copy was $85. Espeon GX, the lowest near mint copy was $80. Mewtwo GX was $70. The Full Art Cynthia was $80. The Full Art Leafeon was $52. Greninja must have just went through a huge buyout from a lot of these buyout discords or whatever groups you want to call them. But Greninja went up and spiked a lot. It's at $75 right now. Then you have the Tapu Lele, which is $35. The Gardevoir was $38. Scizor is $40. Tapu Koko, the lowest I could find, was $34. And then Tapu Fini was $32. Charmeleon is the highest, the most expensive Shiny Volt non-GX Pokemon. $35 for that one. Darkrai GX, $34. Charmander was $30. Lucario, the lowest near mint copy, was $35. Eevee was $30. Ho-Oh was actually $27 when I looked before. I think this might have also went through a little bit of a buyout, but there were near mint copies on eBay before for as low as $27. And then Glaceon for $25. And I only went that far. I only went down to the cards that are worth $25 or more, because if you pull one of these, it's going to be very difficult for you to get your money back based off of what you spent on the Elite Trainer box and what the contents are worth inside an Elite Trainer box, unless you pull one of those top tier cards like a Charizard GX or an Umbreon GX or something like that. But what are your chances to pull those cards? That's what we want to look at. What are the chances of pulling a Shiny Volt GX in something like this, or a Shiny Charmeleon in something like this? And it's not really that great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. So I watched, like I said, I watched Darium's 1,480 pack opening, and it was a little skewed because he just had the most ridiculous luck and pulled like 9 Charizard GXs, which is very unrealistic. From what I've been able to determine based off of pack opening videos that I've watched, the data that I've been able to compile, it seems like there's not really a whole lot of variance when it comes to ultra rare full art GX shinies. It seems like the pull rates are very similar as across the board as far as GX shinies go. So out of those 1,480 packs that he opened, he pulled 307 shiny Pokemon. So not the GX, not the ultra rares, but just the normal shinies. There was 307 out of that 1,480 bunch. So what that means is 20 to 21% of the packs that he opened had a shiny in it. So if we open up 100 packs, we're going to pull about 20 or 21 shinies. So that means in this Elite Trainer box, we're going to pull about 2 shinies. So it would be great if we pulled 3. It would be bad if we pulled less than 2, because 2 is going to be the average. So we should pull at least 2 in here. Are they going to be the Charmeleon or the Eevee or the Charmander? Probably not. But the best way that this is going to be worth it is if it's that Charmeleon or Eevee or Charmander or a combination of 2 of the 3, right? So then out of that 1,480 packs, he pulled 174 of those ultra rare shiny cards. So whether it be an ultra rare of the shiny Volt set, so it could be one of the GX cards, it could be one of the secret rares, it could be one of the full art trainers that are of the shiny Volt set. But he pulled 174 total, which makes it just above or just under 12%. So it's 11.75%. So out of about 100 packs, if we open that, we'll pull about 12 of those ultra rares. So that means out of this box, out of this Elite Trainer box, because there's 10 in here, we should pull 1.2. So a few of these boxes, some of these boxes should have 2 of your ultra rare GXs in here, of your ultra rare shiny Volt Pokemon. However, most of them are going to have 1. Every one of them should have at least 1. So we should get a total of 3 shinies altogether, 2 that are just shiny Volt normal Pokemon, and then 1 of the ultra rare variety. And your main goal is obviously for it to be one of those upper echelon, one of those top 20-ish cards that I just named. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 20. So I talked about the top 20 cards in the set. What are the chances of pulling one of those money cards or one of those top 20 cards in the set? It's only about 5%. So we're looking at about 5 to 6% of the packs that we open are going to hold one of these ultra rares, one of these expensive ultra rares. So out of the 1,480 packs that he opened, only about 5% of them had, you know, that money card, that card that was worth $25 or more. So ultimately, I want to have fun and I want to open up this box because I enjoy it. However, when I am opening up cards, I want my cards to at least have some sort of value so it doesn't feel like I wasted $150. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this open. And I know there was a lot of talk at the beginning, so thank you for staying with me. But I wanted to kind of give you some perspective on whether you decide to open up this box or not, just to kind of have some fun with it so you know what's my target goal to get to, because you really want to get to about that $150 dollar mark in order to make it worthwhile, because that's what the contents are worth inside, right? So we're going to go ahead and open it up and kind of take a look around and just see what we all get, and hopefully it adds up to that mark. But the only way that's going to happen is if we pull some of those crazy good cards right away. So here's that legendary bird card that I was talking about, that stained glass card right there. It's very, very cool looking. I love how it looks, but as far as grading purposes go, I mean, this one looks really good. I don't want to examine it too much and bore you, but it does look very, very strong. So that's a good start right away. And then we've got these sleeves right here. Like I said, these are selling for about $9. You've got the pack of energies, you know, not the poison and burn markers, the GX tag team counter, and then the hidden fates dice. So like I said, I just bundled those all at about $2. I know some places sell these storage containers. I mean, it's up to you what you decide to do with them. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. But then you have these. These are worth $12 a piece, right? So it's kind of crazy how much these have gone up in price. But we're going to go ahead and just open them up, see what we get. Again, we're not expecting anything crazy, although we would be okay with something a little bit crazy, I would assume, right? Like if we can just pull a Charizard or an Umbreon, obviously that would be the ideal situation. All right, we've got a Brock's Pewter City Gym, Giovanni's Exile, Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Caterpie, Paris, Psyduck, Reverse Hollow Pokemon Center Lady, and Erica's Hospitality. So nothing good right there. We are 0 for 1. 0 for 1 so far. Like I said, we should be able to get at least one of the Shiny Volt GX Ultra Rares, and we should be able to get at least 2 of the normal shiny cards. But we will see. I mean, it would be very unfortunate if we got... Oops, I did that wrong. Trying this new strategy. What a joker. Brock's Grit, Misty, Cerulean City Gym, Chansey. We've got a Slowpoke, Psyduck, Clefairy. One of the things about going through these cards right now when I'm pack opening, I haven't opened up that many Hidden Fates product, especially Elite Trainer boxes. When I had first ordered Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes a long time ago, I got allocated extremely hard when they first came out. Of course, our company was significantly smaller then, but we were only given like 2 or 3 cases, and I think I've opened up about 2 or 3 total Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes in my lifetime. So it's kind of fun just to open it. However, these bulk cards, the problem with Hidden Fates is it just did not have anything that was super, you know, playable or anything like that. So there wasn't a whole lot of chase cards outside of the Shiny Volt set. So you're like, a lot of people just bulked out a ton of these commons and uncommons. And then since we take on so much bulk from a sorting standpoint, we are 0 for 3 so far. But we did pull a Hollow Zapdos, which is kind of cool. Sorting through the bulk, the amount of bulk that we got that was just Hidden Fates bulk. I remember somebody sent me like 18,000 cards that was just Hidden Fates bulk. So the amount of times where I looked over and saw the same Hidden Fates Eevee and the same Hidden Fates Geodude and the same, it was just crazy. It was insane the amount of times I saw the same card over and over again, sorting through 18,000 Hidden Fates bulk just to see if there's one card that accidentally slipped in there that I could pull out to post on TCG Player. Eventually I was like, oh, this isn't fun anymore. Oh, we got a shiny Oranguru. All right. Very cool. So that's our first hitter. So we should get one more shiny Pokemon. Oranguru is not a huge card as far as price goes, but it's not bad. And it was very playable with that Instructability, letting you put it down on your bench and then draw additional cards to support your hand and really speed up consistency. So that's not a bad pull when it comes to the shiny Volt set. Hopefully, we have not pulled a shiny GX yet, so hopefully we'll get, I mean, ideally it would be great if we got 2 since it's a 12% chance in an Elite Trainer box. Hopefully this is the box that has 2, but it should at least be the box that has 1. And we got a Rainbow Rare Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno. Let's go! Back-to-back hits. That is fantastic. You will get a couple of just normal GXs, so it actually seems like the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes aren't bad because you'll get about 4 or 5 hits out of them. But that is definitely the one that you want to get because a lot of the other GXs are just kind of bulk. You know, Pinsir and Onix and Starmie, even the Gyarados and Raichu and Mewtwo, a lot of those are just kind of more bulky GXs, so it's nice to get something of value right there. Misty, Cerulean City Gym, Magmar, Charmeleon, but not the shiny, Cubone, Geodude, Eevee, Jigglypuff, Coughing, Reverse Hollow Lightning, Electric Energy, and a Snorlax rare. Alright, so we are halfway through, right? A little over halfway. We are over halfway through. We only got 4 packs left. We still got to pull, ideally, another shiny Volt. Normal shiny, and then a shiny GX. Hopefully my numbers aren't, I mean, I know my numbers are correct, but we may have just picked a bad box, unfortunately. In my defense, I did ask my 5-year-old daughter to pick this box, so I told her to pick the best box that we had, so that way I could open it up and hopefully pull a Charizard. So this is on Lacey. I mean, let's see how it goes. We've got a Charmander and a Clefairy, Slowpoke, Magikarp, Reverse Hollow is a Weezing, and just a Kangaskhan. Alright, so 3 packs left. Hopefully we pull something good in these final 3. All we've got so far is just that Rainbow Rare Legendary Bird Trio and the shiny Oranguru. But I'm thinking we should, based on the numbers, pull something still. We've got a Scyther, Charmeleon, Metapod, Slowpoke, Voltorb, Pikachu, Ekans, Coughing, Reverse Hollow is a Jinx, and an Arbok. Oh no! Maybe we picked a bad box. This could be bad. This could be no good. This could destroy the numbers that I provided you with. There's that. Maybe the Rainbow Rare just threw everything off. Maybe I didn't properly look at that. I don't know. Charmeleon, Metapod, Jinx, Cubone, Eevee, Clefairy, Psyduck, Ekans. Oh, okay, there it is. Which one is it? Oh, it's a Noivern GX. So we did get our shiny Volt GX. Whew. Made it close on that one. It is a Noivern GX, so it's super cool looking. Unfortunately, not one of the pricier of the cards, but it is a very cool. I love the shiny GXs. I'm very excited for Shiny Fates. I think it's going to be a fantastic set. Just the artwork, the way everything is designed, it looks amazing. So very exciting there. Hopefully we end this with just a normal shiny Volt, but we will see here. Brock's Grit, Chansey, Graveler, Clefairy, Staryu, Jigglypuff, Ekans, Geodude. Hey, there it is, Rockruff. A shiny Volt Rockruff to end it. Last pack magic saves the numbers. Okay, so we were correct in our analysis. We pulled 2 shinies like we thought we would. We pulled 1 shiny GX like we thought we would. The bonus was this Rainbow Rare Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, which is really cool. Unfortunately, this is not $155 worth of value or even $130 worth of value. It's a lot of fun to open. Don't get me wrong. I do have a lot of fun opening these. This is an example of how much fun you can have opening packs because it is very enjoyable, and I do like looking at statistics and kind of comparing things to what I open, and that's why I kind of record some of these videos and enjoy recording some of these videos. But unfortunately it wasn't worth it. We took the L on this one, which is totally okay because I did have fun opening it. Ultimately, that's obviously the most important thing. But if you're somebody who's just looking at getting into Pokemon for the investing side of it or something like that, a 5% chance of opening up an Elite Trainer box to pull a card that's over $25 doesn't seem like it's the smartest idea to open it up. You may want to hold those. We talked about sealed product in our last video, sealed ETBs. We talked about the market for hidden fates and how it's skyrocketed, now climbed way back down because of the reprint. Where we expect it to go from there. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed going through it. Thank you so much. Oh, this rock ruff came in and saved the day at the end. Woo. Hey, yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you all this week, Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for our Base 2 box break. It's going to be amazing and fantastic. I can't wait to dig into it and hopefully pull that Base 2 Charizard in like a PSA 10 condition. It would be awesome. I think we only have about 3 packs left, so I will leave a link in the description below if you decide you want to purchase it. But guys, until next time, thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate you all. Peace.